Hello guys, this is Happy Singh from Intro Chef. So in this video we are going to see the 4 operators from creating observables just we already used in our previous examples and videos. So if you haven't seen the video, I'll put the video in iCard so you can see here itself. So let's start. So we'll go to Android Studio. So I have already created a project. This project you can find on my GitHub link. I'll put the link in the description. First we have to check what is range, right? Let's go to the RxJava official website and we'll see the marble diagram. If you also don't know what is marble diagram is, I'll also put the link here so you can see. Let's go to RxJava main website, reactive.io. In that one we will go to operators, and in the creating observer category today we are going to see range, interval and repeat. So let's go to the range operator. So we can see range creates an observable that emits a particular range of sequential integers. It's mean that it will give integers value in some range. In the marble diagram you can see the range takes to input n and m, and it gives from n to n plus m minus 1. So there is no change, it will only give the integers in a range. So it is similar as for loop, so I'll implement this one. So we'll go to the Android Studio. So in Android Studio we'll make a function RxJava operator showcase. In that one first we will create an observable. And so now we will use a range operator, and in range operator you can see it takes 2 arguments, start and count. So we'll start from 0 and this will go to up to, let's say, 10. Now we will create our observer. It's an anonymous class. As you can see, this range operator only creates observable of integers, right? So we'll take int and we will implement 4 methods. Now we will add log here. So log will be on complete, on subscribe, on next. In on next we have this values, so we'll, let's say, t, and in the on error we'll have our error printed. So now we have to connect observable and observer. So we'll do observable dot subscribe, and in the subscribe we'll pass the observer. Now we will run the code. I'll open logcat. As you can see, the first method invoked is on subscribe, and then on next got called 10 times because we have given the count 10, which is starting from 0, and in the last we have on complete. Range operator just work as simple as for loop. So let's go to our next operator. So our next operator is repeat. So let's search for repeat. So as you can see, what repeat does, emits a particular observable multiple times. We have to give one input, let's say 4 in that case, and it will repeat the same observable 4 times. So let's implement this in Android Studio. Now what we'll do, we'll use the same code, and after the range we will add repeat, and this repeat should happen only 2 times. So now what will happen, earlier it was giving as 9 and then it was stopping. Now when we use repeat, it will repeat the same set of data by 2 times. So let's see. So now as you can see, it emitted the data 2 times. So now as you can see, it emitted the data 2 times. First one is here and the second one is here. So that's how you use repeat operator. You can use repeat on any observable. You can use repeat operator only on observable instance. So as you can see, range is creating one observable, right? observable. So you can only use repeat on observables. You can't use repeat to create observables. See, you can't use. So you have to use on any of the creating observables. Let's move on to the third operator, which is interval. Let's go to the operator side. We'll see interval. As you can see in the interval operator, you have to give some time, and in this time duration it will emit infinite sequence of ascending integers. So let's say if I give 1 second, so every 1 second it is going to print 0, 1, 2, 3, 4 to infinite. So let's implement this interval operator in our Android Studio. So we'll remove this range and repeat, and we will add interval operator. As you can see, it takes 3 inputs. One is period, and what will be the type of time unit, and the third one is schedulers. So let's say we need every integer at 1 second, so we'll add 1, and the time unit will be seconds, and that's it. We will not use any scheduler and thread management for now. We will see in the upcoming videos. Now let's hit and run. Okay, it got some error. Okay, so as you can see, this interval emits only observables of type long, and we have observer of int, so that will not work with this observable. So we need to change this observable to long, and we need to change the on next to long also. Now, yeah, now it will work. We'll hit again. I'll delete this one. So now as you can see, this on next is going infinite times, and it is taking 1 second. So that's it for the today's video. So in this video we have seen these 3 operators: range, repeat and interval. In the next video we are going to see some transforming observable categories operators. In that one we will only see. I hope you are getting something useful from this course. If you have any suggestions or feedback, please comment down below. If you really like this video, please hit the subscribe button and the bell notification, so whenever I upload the video you get the notifications. So I'll catch you in the next video. Till then, bye bye.